Hello all. Okay, so for today we look into topic 1, okay, which is on electrostatic. So basically we have 3 subtopic. Okay, so first one is about electrostatic. Okay, so the first learning outcome, you should be able to state Coulomb's law lah. Okay, so based on the definition, so you should be able to apply the equation to solve problem. Okay, and then sketch electric force diagram and then apply the Coulomb's law lah, okay, when you have point charges. Okay, so for the definition, okay, whenever we have electrostatic force, okay, there must be two charges lah, at least two charges. Okay, so then you will have interaction. Okay, so based on definition, okay, you will have directly proportional with the product of magnitude of the two charges. Okay, so for example over here have capital Q and small q, charge Q1 and Q2. Okay, and it will be inversely proportional with the square of the distance. Okay, so if you look over here, the equation F will be directly proportional, okay, product of two charges. Let's say I put it as Q1 and Q2, and inversely proportional, okay, with the separation distance. And then over here, if you equalize, you will have constant K, okay, where the value of constant K, Coulomb constant, okay, which is equivalent to 9 times 10 to the power of 9. Okay, so the relationship shown in graph, okay, so F will be inversely proportional, okay, and directly proportional with 1 over r square, where the gradient will be K, okay, product of Q1 and Q2. Okay, and then the interaction. So in order to sketch, okay, you will have two interaction. If we have same charges, it will repel. Okay, so same charges over here, for example, positive and positive, repel, it will repel. Okay, opposite, positive and negative, it will attract toward each other. Okay, so whenever we are doing calculation, you must have a reference charge lah. Okay, for example over here, let's say we have Q1. Okay, so F12 over here means force exerted on charge 1 by charge 2. Okay, so 2 is a positive, so it will attract charge 1. So F12 will be moving toward right. Okay, and the other way around lah. So over here, 1 positive, okay, over here, so F1 negative, it will attract. So for this case, repulsive. So repulsive, that means it will repel lah. Okay, so on charge Q1, okay, F2 will repel. Okay, so acting on charge 2 by Q2. So basically, if we calculate, okay, you will get the same magnitude but in opposite direction. Okay, later we look into one example. Okay, same explanation over here. Okay, alright, this one we look into example 1 lah. Okay, so this one we have 3 point charges on a straight line. Okay, so the question asks us to find the resultant force acting on charge Q2. Okay, on Q2. So this is Q2, right? Okay, so for Q2 there will be two forces. One will be by Q1 and then by Q3. Okay, so on Q2, so this one Q1 is positive, right? So positive, that means it will repel. So on Q1, okay, so repel, that means it will push Q2 away. So F2 by 1. Okay, and Q3 is negative, so negative it will attract, so attract, that means it will pull Q2 toward Q3. So F on 2 by 3. Okay, so later to calculate, F21 will be equivalent to K Q2 multiply Q1 over distance R21 square. Okay, and then for 2, 3, F acting on 2 by 3 equivalent to K Q2 Q3 over R23 square. Okay, so just replace in the value lah. Okay, and when you replace in the value, you have to convert into SI unit. So SI unit, that means charge should be in Coulomb. Okay, so this one they have a prefix. So what is the value of this prefix will be? Okay, and then this one also you have to convert into SI unit, because this one given in centimeter. Okay, this one for calculation of force. Okay, so try it out first. Okay, then see whether you can get the F net or not. So F net will be equivalent to F21 plus F23. Okay, so both acting to the right. So final answer you will end up with positive value lah. Okay. Okay, so this one next subtopic I will do it in a separate video lah. Okay, that's all.